Hello, stranger. We barely have men enough.
Hail, travelers! Hear me guide.
One, two, three. Coffee.
You defeated the powerful. Thank you.
I defeated the powerful summon. Yeah. I did that. Nobody else did that. Only I. Hello, Red Elf. Red Elf shot the food once again. What's up, Red Elf?
You're leading a flash bomb.
Hello, OPS. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 shake the room. You are planning to queue the last weeks I started today with a Ranger Bow, like the video. Thank you for watching the videos, PS. Are you new to Titan Quest? Dark War Hammer of Havoc. There are many good bows, and it also depends on what you want to do with a bow, what type of damage you want to deal. Because if you want to play a typical Ranger bow, for example, okay, you go with pierced physical damage, so you can pick up bows that have percentages to physical or pierced damages at flat physical, added flat numbers of physical or pierced damage, strength, dexterity, this type of bows. Now, even if I tell you specific bows, for example, one of the very best monster infrequent olive green bows of the whole game for piercing damage, specifically type of builds with bow, is the Echthian Stinger. But to get that one, you have to buy the Ragnarok DLC, install it, and go to the Ragnarok Act to farm enemies, specific enemies there, to get that bow to drop. But you shouldn't really worry about which one is the best or not. Because in this game you use items that you find or items that you buy from merchants. So, for your Ranger class, try to use bows. You have all this, okay. Try to buy bows or from bows that drop. Eldritch bow is very good as you level up. You also have Brigade's bow, which you can find in Act 1, a monster infrequent. But none of these bows is mandatory. You can use even green bows that drop from random enemies and level up. Then you have the other one, which is called something like Bramblewood Bow. That one drops in Hades Act from frog enemies, as far as I recall. Yeah, this is a good thing in this game, that you don't need to go with very specific items as you are leveling up at least. Making very specific builds is a different story. For example, this build here is an endgame hybrid, very strange build. It is very specific and it requires very specific gear to work. But if you want to play a typical Ranger, especially as a new player, you can use whatever bows drop. Just take a look at the very specific stats that you need on the bows. And you know, one of the ways to tell if you have a bow equipped and you find another bow, one of the good ways to tell if which bow is better for your character is to take a look at the average damage when you have a bow equipped. It provides, let's say, hypothetically 200 average damage you have with one bow equipped. Then you pick up another bow, you equip it, and now if the average damage is 250, it is higher, for example, then it is probably a good upgrade. It is probably, not necessarily, because you should also take a look at the stats of the items that you use. For a Ranger build with a bow, you would go mostly with dexterity and physical, and dexterity and strength attributes. So this type of bow attack would be dealing mostly physical and piercing damage. But for physical and piercing damage, you would need to focus mostly on strength dexterity attributes on bows, not on intelligence attributes on bows. But sometimes maybe you will fight some bows that have some flat elemental damage on or vitality damage on. Then you equip those bows and you see again, you take a look at the average damage, how much higher it goes. And you should also remember that vitality damage or elemental damage gets boosted by intelligence. So it is always a nice thing, especially when you are a new player, to hover your mouse over the attributes here, especially when you want to try new weapons, to replace your weapon with another weapon. Just to remind yourself exactly what buffs you get from attribute points to types of damage. What's up, Psyche? Hello, Roy Jr. How are you today? Mind controlled. Chuck. Dead mind controlled. I'm not very good, Roy. I'm okay. I'm just okay. But sometimes just okay is good enough. Hello, Versperek. My favorite mastery. Hello, Katarameno. This is definitely a weird elemental you use. I think of it as a Ranger class or class combination. It is a yeah, it is a very weird elementalist for many reasons. My favorite mastery. My favorite mastery is defense or warfare. Sometimes I feel like my favorite is defense mastery, sometimes I feel my favorite is warfare. Both, I would say. Don't worry, Roy Jr., nothing bad happened. But also nothing good happened as well, so... I'm used to it. Hey, Spamfish, what's up? JPG, a picture. Roy, I don't think that you can send a picture on the chat. Nobody can. It is not possible technically. So... Yours is also defense. Do you like shields? Hello, Hans Alarm.
The way is clear. Now I can make the journey.
Died.
I know it's dangerous. I know it's
WhatsApp maybe. I don't use any WhatsApp. I don't know what WhatsApp is. You go Beethoven all nighter. I don't even remember that if it is Beethoven or what piece of music that is.
the necklace. I wonder if this.
The necklace. So guys, what's up? How are you doing? So the big day is tomorrow. The huge day is tomorrow. Tomorrow is the huge day because tomorrow finally it is coming out. It releases finally tomorrow. The new season of Last Epoch releases tomorrow finally. Da, 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 da. An email? No, you cannot send an email. Do you use Discord? Because if you use Discord, you can join my Discord server and upload your picture there. Psyche, Last Epoch new season releases tomorrow. Titan Quest 2 doesn't exist.
The Spartan arm. I said.
This is only a dream. We are dreaming. Now this skeleton is my follower. Awesome music for something that is just a dream. That's true, yeah. Wait, are you talking about Titan Quest 1 music? You have opened Discord. How can you join the server? I think I have the link in the description below of this live stream. There should be the link, to the invite link to my Discord server. If you click on that link, it should take you to the server and you could join actually. Whoa! I totally melted them. Totally. Psst.
Hold it there. Yes.
Hold it there, no civilians allowed.
I'm busy enough.
But I'm not a
supplying
civilian. No.
Hurry, what do you want?
Okay, this build will require lots of energy potions. Pure Neidan melee build. What type of melee build? What type of damage do you deal with your Neidan elemental?
Look, to be honest.
Pick up. The potion is mine. Okay, everything is on.
I will take it the moment.
Physical lightning, physical send power skill, eh? Roy, you will have to fight the server which is called the Line of Epic Hero. Debuff consequences. Hello, Ternoski. What's up? So if you are playing physical lightning, melee build Neidan, go Dream Mastery. You could go Storm as well, but also Dream will help. Ta-da-da-da. You are a noob, don't worry. We all are noobs. Hey Bakongo, what's up today? This build is super fun. Super duper fun. Is THQ Nordic support you because you should be? What do you mean support me? How should they support me? Ta-da-da-da. If I hit these dummies, can I kill the enemies here? What kind of logic is this? Oh, you are fine, Bakongo. They should send you money. Companies don't do these things, Hans. Why should they send me money? I mean, I am promoting their game for free. Companies nowadays use streamers to promote their games for free. Why should they pay me? Da-da-da-da.
First, we thought our enemy...
Yes, Roy, it is the line of epic heroes, yeah. Hello, Neo Behemoth. Why is the character weird? Ah, there are many reasons.
Hippias was old Hippias was...
Actually, to be honest, Hans, I would rather receive support from the community that enjoys my coded and they would like me to keep making coded for a very long time. Because I would like to keep doing that, to keep making coded for a very long time.
What?
Instead of having a company sending me some money. 101.
Bye.
Da-da-da. So, why is this character weird?
Won't make him wait.
So you're the one who brought...
First of all, this is an elementalist. Elementalist usually the right way to play elementalist is... My camera is very dark. Yeah, Roy, I told you before that if you check on this live stream on YouTube, there is a description below of the video. If you go to the description, you will find a link, which is the Discord link of my server. If you click on that link, it should give you that invitation link and you should be able to join the server this way. So the right way to play Elementalist is to play with a staff or to play with a bow or whatever, but to play mostly a spellcaster and or staff user. This is the, let's say, the right way. Elementalist is not really made for, this is first of all. So I'm playing with a shielded melee weapon, one reason. Second, Elementalist is not meant to be played as a melee build, but we said that already, okay, forget it. The second reason is that to make this build specifically work, I had to use items that provide the weightless prefix, which reduces requirements of, all requirements, so that you have less requirements for attributes to be able to equip high level items. And what did I do? I spent all of my attributes to dexterity. Legendary hero. This one started as a legendary hero, and I spent 100% of attribute points to dexterity. So, this is the second reason. The third reason is, although I spent all of my points on dexterity, it wasn't still good enough to reach 800 offensive ability. So, or 800 defensive ability. To be able to reach these numbers here, I had to go one step further and do the fourth weird thing on this build, which was to use a couple of components on a couple of items that provide offensive ability. And one of the components is this one. Legendary Saber Claw, offensive ability, and Charm bonus offensive ability. This goes the way, because legendary difficulty you need at least 800 offensive if you play melee build, at least 800 offensive ability to have a good starting point in the beginning of legendary. 4 reasons already. Now, am I missing something? There is something more, but okay, one more reason you could say is that we have down here these skills. The Thunder Strike. The Thunder Strike skill comes from this spear. And this is why I'm using this spear. I have more powerful spears, and I have more powerful melee weapons than this one. But this is the only weapon in my collection that has the Thunder Strike skill on. 5 reasons. I wanted to use this one for this reason, for the Thunder Strike. The 6th reason is that I'm using this specific shield, which, although, again, we are playing with Elementalist, which is not supposed to be a melee build, we use this shield, and this shield has the skill Shield Smash, which is a passive skill. Let me show you if you haven't seen it yet, because this one, Chuck hits with the shield. This one. So we have the Shield Smash, which is Shield Smash also is a skill that exists in Defense Mastery. But the skill in Defense Mastery has no correlation to the Shield Smash of this specific shield. They are totally irrelevant, although it is the same skill. It is the same skill mechanically, it does the same thing, but this one has its own stats, and the Mastery's Shield Smash has its own stats. Totally irrelevant. And the 7th reason why this is a weird build is that although I'm using a spear, and we know very well that if you use a spear, the best mastery you can use is Hunting Mastery, because you get very good buffs to the spear, for spear anyways. And yeah, I'm using this awesome spear and I'm not using Hunting Mastery. So about 7 reasons already. Now what else? But yeah, as you can see here, for example, it says required strength 0, 125% reduction to strength. This build is specifically made to be able to equip high level strength based items on a build which is elementalist, totally intelligence based, but all of the attribute points of the character had been spent on dexterity. So the main type of damage is elemental, but I haven't spent any points to intelligence. I have spent all points to dexterity. And even doing so, I wasn't able to get my offensive and defensive ability up to 800 at least. And to reach these numbers here, I have to use some charms components that provided those numbers. So at least 8 reasons why this build is weird. But yeah, it is complicated. It is not simple. And also you could say one more reason why it is weird is because I'm using as my main attack now the lightning dash, which is this one. You joined. Yeah, Roy, this is to prevent from new people that join a server, a Discord server, from spamming. So you will have to wait 10 minutes and then you can set somewhere there your picture. Hello JV, hello Andreas, what's up guys? So yeah, this build was very fun to put together, and also the gameplay is very fun. And it is very powerful. I tried at the beginning a little bit the first area of the East Act outside the Summer Palace, because when you create a legendary hero you start in that area. And I was able to destroy enemies easily. It is very satisfying. Roy, if you set the picture I'll be able to see later, not now. Although, let me see. I'm on Discord server. Okay, set the picture and I will see it. You can set it on the general channel. And I will take a look. Hello, Vlasov. You've got a bit confused with your rune bits and you need help. You dual wield melee runes focused. Dual wield melee runes focused elemental damage. Elemental damage. You are playing on phone. Oh. A very good option is to go with Dream Mastery. Oops, excuse me. Because it will also give you some buffs to your... Wait, are you using the transmutation skill of Runes Mastery? Are you converting as much as possible of your base weapon physical damage to elemental? Because if yes, then maybe you should go with something like Storm Mastery or Earth. But you could also combine it with Neidan. That is also a nice one. Okay, this one I don't really need this one. And I don't... Okay, I will use this one just in case. I don't want to use any... this one is activated, this one is activated, okay. I don't want to use any spells on this one, other than Squall. This is a melee build. Do you see this amazing skill? This one comes from the Orb of Sihailo Wang, which is from Eternal Ember's DLC artifact. The Sihai's Vortex. Amazing. Very powerful spell. When it triggers, it destroys at least small enemies. I haven't tried any big bosses to see what would happen.
Yes, Delphi lies down this road. You will pass through Megara. and
You're
head
waiting
to
for
Top-
some Titan Quest to news and early access. Yes, we are all waiting. Yeah, Roy, set me whenever you go later. You don't need to set me now. Petrified. Ta-da. Oblivion Remake. I saw a video on the channel ESO, Elder Scrolls Online. I don't know what ESO stands for. And that guy was saying that it is official, but it is coming from another studio, not from Bethesda. But still, it is an official remake. And I don't know now how much truth there is behind these informations, but I hope that it is true. It is going to be very interesting to see the remake. Hey Dark Knight, what's up? Yeah, Dark Knight, there are literally thousands upon thousands of builds you can make in this game. You will never make all builds possible. Unfortunately, people... okay. Unfortunately. I mean, most people play the game more casually. That's fine. I'm not saying that this is a bad thing, but when you do not delve very deep into a game, especially action RPG, you cannot really get the big picture or the huge picture. This game has a supremely huge picture. That picture is there are so many builds you can theory craft and make that you will never play everything or even just make everything in a lifetime. In endgame content, well, what exactly do you mean by endgame content? Hey Jadens, what's up? Converting to elemental depends on second mastery, but you are interested or Berserker class Thunderer. Yeah, Berserker is very good, especially if you are playing melee. It will help you with your melee attacks because of the Warfare Mastery passive skill. And Thunderer is very good. Thunderer would help you with this skill here, Squall. If you max it out, it will give you this obscured visibility add-on, 37% reduced damage and reduced resistances to the enemies at level 8 of 6. So, reduced damage means that enemies that are under the effect of this specific skill will deal less damage to you. And reduced resistances means that those enemies under the effect of the skill will have their resistances reduced by, this is a multiplicative, by an X amount, a percentage, and this means that now you can deal more damage to them because they have reduced resistances. But of course, this works only when they have some resistances, they don't have zero. For example, if they have 0 pierce resistance, this one will not reduce their pierce resistance because this works multiplicatively, which means 0. If you remove 37% from 0, it is still 0. because it is a multiplication, it is not flat. Had it been a flat one, subtraction, then it would have been from 0 you remove 37% flat, then it is down to minus 37 and now you destroy them totally. So this one can help you with survivability very much, but for survivability in general we need to find better items with resistances and all these things. Having coffee and relax for 1 more hour did work. I'm okay, Jedens, I'm okay, just okay. Nothing good is happening these days. JV, I would die to see at least one more expansion coming to Titan Quest 1. But here is the issue. Hypothetically, let's say that they release one more expansion, okay? Then I will say, if you ask me again, after the next expansion released, that is a hypothetical scenario, I'm not saying that there is going to be a next expansion. Let's suppose that one more expansion is released. Now we are playing that expansion. If you come and ask me, would you like more expansions? I would tell you the same thing. I would like to have at least one more. And then, if one more expansion came out of the future and you ask me again, I would still tell you the same thing. Which means that I would like to keep getting a new expansion for this game every 2 years. For the rest of my lifetime. Can you create 40 expansions within the next 80 years? Make 40 expansions. This is what I want. Hey Vincelot, what's up? But now that they are working on Titan Quest 2, I don't know if it is even possible that they would create a new expansion for Titan Quest 1. For the expansions, 160 new bugs. Psyche, maybe you mean 1,600 new bugs. 160 new bugs happen to this game with every single patch that comes out after every single expansion. Ternoski, why an oracle specifically? By the way, guys, I made a decision. I will make a new playlist on this YouTube channel, and that playlist will have, I will call it something like Stalker Universe, and I will upload videos of Stalker games, all games there. I don't know if any one of you is a fan of Stalker games, but I will do that. I mean, I have already started recording videos. Thanks for subbing, Vlasov. Welcome. They leaked the editions of the game. Yeah, but is there any leaks about the potential release date? Oblivion is an awesome game, and a remake on a new game engine, or anyways, a remake because a new game engine, okay, that is a little bit irrelevant. A remake made nowadays could have been very, very, if it is true, very, very interesting. Ta-da-da. Nature Mastery actually has some synergy to melee. What synergy? There is that skill up there at level 40 if you have Atlantis, if you have bought Atlantis DLC. You get the level 40 skills. So, it is that skill that is called something like Earthbind. I don't even remember the name of the skill, I think it is called Earthbind. That skill immobilizes enemies and it also reduces their defensive abilities. Reducing defensive ability of enemies when you play with melee is crucial, I would say, because in this game, melee, for your melee hits to hit the enemy, the game calculates their defensive ability in comparison to the offensive ability that you have and vice versa. So, if, for example, let's suppose that to be able to hit 100% of your attacks a specific enemy that has 200 defensive ability, hypothetically, let's say you need to have 200 offensive ability if they have 200 defensive ability. If you have 150 offensive ability and they have 200 defensive ability, this means that you will hit the enemy sometimes, not every time you attack. So, a way to deal with this problem is to increase your offensive ability via items, skills that provide offensive ability, or dexterity points. If you don't have that, what you have is that Earthbite skill of Nature Mastery, which when immobilizes enemies, it also reduces their defensive ability as far as I recall. That one should be that one. And now, if you reduce the defensive ability of the enemy by 50%, for example, and you have 150 offensive, while the enemy has initially 200 defensive, now 200 defensive minus 50%, it would be 100 defensive and you would be 150 offensive. This way you would turn around the tables. Da-da. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, I can imagine that playing on a touch screen or on mobile or even on a tablet, it wouldn't be that good. At least when it comes to games like Titan Quest. Because of how many skills there are. Oh, JV! Many years ago I played the Dark Alliance 1 and I found that game to be awesome, but I've never played the second game and I wanted to play the second one. But back then I didn't find to buy that game and I didn't play it. The irony is that nowadays we have those games available on Steam for PC, but they are overpriced in my opinion. This is why I haven't bought them. They are just ports of those games with no improvements. Is the game full or is missing coded? Which game, Dark Knight? You think Titan Quest will come now or May? Andreas, who knows when it will come out? Oblivion Remake is coming out next week. Whoa, really?
I used to sell plows and scythes to farmers, but since the monsters, it's been swords and shields. Greaves, gods smile on you.
Yeah, Dark Alliance games are very good. At least the first one. The second I didn't play, but I can imagine that the second should be even better than the first one. Roy, let me see now. Ah, I saw it. Did you make this one yourself? This is very good. You are talented, Roy Jr. Can I show this to... how can I show you? Let me show you guys. This is what Roy Jr. on the chat created. Even if I tried, I wouldn't be able to do something like that. But I can see that I'm fat. Oh no! Psyche, why oh no? Yeah, Oblivion Remake is going to be probably super fucking awesome. I really hope that it will come out next week, but maybe not, I don't know.
They're not fancy.
I mean, if they were going to release it officially next week, wouldn't they have already released some trailers or teasers at least on YouTube videos? Just like that, out of the blue, they will release an official remake of that game. I don't know if...
Come again.
Probably not. Will they remake the bugs too? Can you imagine? They said it will be a shadow drop. Ah, have they set the price? How much is it going to be? Yeah, Jaden's, that's a very good one. Vincelot, if that game doesn't have the horse armor as a DLC, then which game will have it? Tell me your secret to your happiness. You play this game for years. How do you stay contented and enjoy it? If I tell you the secret, you will never believe me. You will think that I'm crazy. My secret is that I'm doing this because Zeus himself told me to do it. Yeah, but this is true, Karim. Actually, Zeus himself told me to name this YouTube channel The Line of Epic Heroes and make content for Titan Quest. This is a story which I have said multiple times in the past on the stream. This is actually what happened. It is not...
Can I help you?
I'm not even joking.
God smile on you.
Vincelot, of course I'm crazy.
The water but with the village spring.
Only a crazy person would be creating for so many years non-stop coded for such an unpopular game with which you can never really grow as a coded creator. When you beat it on Zeus speaks. Yes, exactly then was when Zeus told me to do that.
Mortal, if the spiders are not... Boom, boom. So guys, how many of you will buy the Elder Scrolls Oblivion remake if that game is truly coming out and if it is not just fake rumors? How many of you have played the original Elder Scrolls Oblivion? And how much did you like that game? May you be victorious and never defeated. My future battles. Yeah, it looks like Titan Quest 2 is going to have a much more in-depth story, and
it is going to be awesome on that aspect. It is going to be, at least for some people that prefer lots of stories, lots of depth in stories, that game is going to be better than Titan Quest 1, because Titan Quest 1 has a good story, but it doesn't go deep into the story. Passion Plague because you love it. It's coming, you would say $60. Okay, have they created on Steam at least a web page on Steam of the remake? Can we take a look right now? 100% Oblivion is your favorite from us because you guess you are old. Elder Scrolls came out back in 2006, right? Along with Titan Quest, I think. You will be the first one, you love that game a lot. It depends on how well it is done. Yeah, maybe Vincelot, you should, we should wait in the beginning to see if that game truly comes out, what the state of the game will be with bugs and, you know, technical issues, and then... But I would definitely want that game in my collection. Absolutely. Not just to have it in the collection, to actually play it. Ha! Veterans Chitin of Immortality. This item is godly. Like the godly items of Diablo 1. Some chest armor items that could spawn with the affix godly.
You have cleansed Phantom Stranger.
Ay, ay, ay. Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico. Oh, 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 oh. By the way, guys, soon, I guess, after Titan Quest 2 Early Access releases, soon after it releases, I don't know, I'm not saying that it will release soon, I'm saying that soon after that one releases, I will show you my new stuff with my new YouTube channel. Where I will be uploading lots of new music of mine. This a lot. I don't think that it is going to be only visual upgrade, because it is a remake and they will have to remake also mechanics, so they will probably improve mechanics, they will improve bugs, or they will fix bugs, they will not improve them. Can you imagine? We have those bugs in Oblivion, the original game. Now on the remake we will improve the bugs.
We will bring back the bugs and we will improve them. If the bugs in the first game, the original game, work at 100%, now they will be improved upon and they will work at 200%. So they will be 2 times more annoying. Dates. Virtuoso Development Company showed there's a physical edition. You got a veteran of the gods from the Nyx's Dark Knight, really. I got to find a dye, a black color dye from the merchants. Two great games at the same time take you to oblivion. Eh? You never played Oblivion, graphics were so bad you'd rather keep playing Morrowind. You didn't like the art style. Okay, I'm done. Veteran of the gods, everyone wanted to use it in a build, the father built for it like it that it doesn't cover body.
Those shields are quite sturdy.
That's a great item, Dark Knight. Wait, is it a chest armor? Maybe. Ah! That's a good one! I think I will be using this one from here on. This build is so stupidly awesome. Very, very satisfying.
Ta-ra-ta-ta. Boom. Chest armor, Kelpie crews are veterans of the gods. Did you play the lottery the same day you found that item? Maybe you would have won if you had played it. Am I dodge attacks per center movement speed? That setter was coming after me, probably. Oh, turtles! You didn't play lottery. Had you played the lottery that day, you would have won $5 million. What an elementalist, you couldn't figure out what build you are playing. I'm playing an elementalist. Earth Mastery, Storm Mastery, elementalist. But this is the strangest, the weirdest elementalist you have ever seen. Maybe... Maybe I should try to make an even more weird elementalist build in the future. I'll have to think about that. Ah! Something is coming to me right now. Yeah, 784 dexterity. Glavkos in mythology. Yeah, I don't remember many details about that deity. But of course I have. Boom. Here we are.
We've got troubles. Every part of Greece.
They've got troubles. I'm here to bring more troubles.
The truth is,
The truth is that my troubles will be
welcome,
double trouble.
a fine warrior like yourself.
I've got
Yeah,
just
no.
what you're looking
Ah,
for.
maybe the green one. I have too many green items equipped, so I shouldn't really turn my outfit to green as well. I shouldn't do that.
Come again!
So, Leonidas sent you. He must have his Leonidas is doing well, eh?
Da, 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 da,
Everyone's
da, da,
talking. Yes.
da.
Yes. The three princes each.
We will see, Andreas, what will happen with TQ2 and the story and everything. Let's wait for the early access to come out and then we will see what happens there. Ding. Red Elf, why just long ago? Don't you get excited anymore when blue items drop in Titan Quest? How many hours of Oblivion will take to finish side quest and main? Bohoho! Bohoho! No. If not hundreds, then dozens upon hundreds of hours. I don't know, but it is not a small game. The most interesting question is this one. If the Oblivion remake truly is happening, will it have modding tools exactly as the original game has? Will it be moddable? Will it provide tools to the community to create mods, and will the community make mods for that Oblivion remake? This is, I think, the most important question of them all.
It was a fierce battle.
Da-da-da. Stone Battle scuffs again. The crown, eh? Pa-pa-ra-pa-pa. Ancient ruins. Is it hard to pull off in higher difficulties? Look, you can do it with a character review level from level 1, but you will need to know exactly what you are doing. I made this character as a legendary hero at level 70, and I took items from my collection of items and I gave them to this build to make this specific build. I didn't level up this one from level 1. But it is definitely doable. You can level up from level 1. But you know, as you level up, you need to know what you are doing. It truly affects Sky Oblivion. Yeah, what is happening with Sky Oblivion, by the way? Have they said anything about releasing that game anytime soon? Although Sky Oblivion is a free-to-play mod, right? It is not going to cost any money. It is not there is no official gaming studio behind the creation of Sky Oblivion, correct? JV, nobody knows anything about how many chapters there will be in Titan Quest. This one, I got this one from this peer. Feather Strike. Boom. Free and settled to 2025. Aha. Okay. Then things are going to become very interesting with Elder Scrolls games. At Sky Oblivion and the remake, if the remake is... I still cannot believe that the remake is happening. Wayward Realms. Yes, I saw that game. That game actually looks very, very promising. Extremely huge. Extremely huge. And very promising, but I don't know if they can actually make it work right to be very interesting to play instead of having a vast world where you can just walk around and the game maybe to become something like a walking simulator. What is the point? Grand Sandbox RPG. Better than Elder Scrolls 6. Where is Elder Scrolls 6? What is happening? Boom. Remake of XCOM Enforcer Terror from the Deep. I don't know that game. Yeah, Psyche. I was watching a video about Weird Realms and they were saying that that game is going to be... I don't remember how many times bigger than Daggerfall. Daggerfall is something like the true size of UK, something like that. I don't remember exactly. And Wayward Realms, they said that it's going to be much bigger than Daggerfall. So, can you imagine? No good drop. Ha! Whoa! Two legendary items are from the same chest, and both items are chest armors. Strength based. Oblivion Remake has a picture of its copy. They leaked this also is. Yeah, but is the picture real or is it just fake picture? I don't know. I'm still very skeptic about that. I mean, it is very good to be true, and I mean, is this official? Does it have the official an official permission from Bethesda for the remake of Oblivion to be created and released? Bonfire! You think all this is real? I really hope that it is real. It is going to be extremely interesting to see how the game will look like and everything about that game. The loss of depth quality is decreasing inspired by the future of service microtransactions and AI. They should actually try to give to an AI some idea so that the AI could create a whole video game by itself. No help from humans. Just give, say to the AI an idea about a game. A human should give an idea to an AI, and the AI should make the game itself. By itself. To see how good AI could be at creating video games.
Better to die playing TQ1 at Skyrim. Why? Yeah, Andreas, but again, the pictures, it is easy to make fake pictures. Now, all we can do is wait for them to release the game, if it is true, and see what happens next. Pictures. Quake version made by AI from Microsoft. What? The game Quake. The first Quake game version made by AI. Very nice. Nobody can kill me. In Act 1 at least. Ah! Maybe Hydra can kill me. Chest. Open the chest and take the loot. The remastered edition, the need of it due to global risks of making a big game is the snake which searches its tail. I don't know. I really don't know why, if this is true, why Bethesda would even allow a different studio to create a remake of that game at this point in time when everyone is waiting for Elder Scrolls 6. What does this truly mean? Maybe this means that Elder Scrolls 6 will take 10 more years to come out.
You see, I know has not come.
You see, I know, you know, I know, you know. What do you know? I know, I don't know. Da 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 da. Choke. Activision destroyed the MW2 2009 project. What project is that? Is there a team out there trying to modding team that try to create something like Skyblivion but for Modern Warfare 2? 2 attribute points, dexterity. Nobody's there. Okay. Free of Hackers, the best shooter ever made at multiplayer. And why is Activision not allowing the modders to create that mod?
I see you've traveled a long road, stranger. Come, have a look. I might have something to suit your needs.
Retribution. I think I already have this epic spear in my collection, but you never know, so I will keep it and see if I have it in my Titan Quest vault later.
Thank you.
A world with no guns.
I was on my
Well,
way from Delphi.
here
with
it is.
some goods to trade. I had just
Ancient
set up camp
times, a
amongst
world
some nearby group.
with no guns.
I lost my...
Primitive.
That is my grove.
That is your grove, I don't care though.
Bonfire. Okay. Reset player button. Okay, now it is time to go to Sadomo. But the question is, where is Sadomo? Will Sadomo be here? Will I make him disappear with my green spear? Thank you, Dark Knight, for stopping by. Have a great day at work. And I hope we will see you soon again. Dramatic exit. Bye 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 bye. Sadomo! I knew it. Sadomo is not here. That coward. Button marker. Boom.
don't get many visitors. Greetings, how
Yeah,
can I help?
you don't get many visitors and also you don't have the black dye color.
Safe travels.
I got it to get a black one. You think Oblivion Remake it will improve character models? If it is a remake, it should improve all types of visuals. Graphics, textures, visual effects. Everything. It should also fix bugs, it should improve mechanics of the game. And maybe also create new content that have even more content than the original. Da, da, da. Nice. Do you get tired or bored of the game? No, not really. Sometimes I feel like I don't go to play this game, I go to take a break, but not really bored of this game. This game always has things to give. It is absolutely amazing, and especially the gameplay is the best. At least things that I got to get from a game, this game has those things and it can always give you even more of those things. So... Some people would like to keep that bugs, the game looks amazing. Why would you keep bugs? Isn't bugs annoying?
It can port the game as it in the code or whatever, make a reouts of the other things retouch. So there is a miss if it is a remaster or remake. Well, I don't know. We will see if it is real and if it will come out soon enough, we will see. So you mean that they are making that game on Unreal Engine 5 specifically? Or Unreal Engine maybe 4? The previous one.
My husband's.
Seeker, what are you seeking?
Welcome.
I'm seeking for you. What else can I do?
Blades, shields,
I'm not going through.
bows, best of luck.
Best of luck, bows.
Stores deep and wide as the Apollo smile on you.
I'm not going to the other merchant. He can suck my truck. So many guardians to kill a single spider. Come on. They don't have a good trainer. Maybe I should train them to become true warriors. Oh, they are making that one on the Unreal Engine 5. Oh. Why would you go to keep bugs coming for the guy who removed the set bonus bug? I didn't remove it, Psyche. Psyche. That was not my fault. I only stated a fact. I didn't say remove it. But that was a very nice bug in Titan Quest. It was so good that you could see it as a feature instead of a bug. But the devs decided to destroy that feature and treat it as a bug.
They squashed it to death. Side quest boss. This one. Okay, easy. Everything is easy. We will go for the Gorgon's boss fight. Keep your dirty secrets of TQ2 a secret. I will think about it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Bonfire. Parnassus. Let's go. Menades, fasolades. Ta-ra-da-da. Ta-ra-da-da. Take my father's strike and die tonight. One pile. Yeah, Roy, that picture was very good, thanks. You have the talent. You are a good painter. Lycia is dead, haha. She couldn't dispel me. Jaguar Claws. Okay, what is this? Ah, it is of Annihilation. Okay. Not a bad one, but who cares about that one? Let's go turn in the quest, Delphi. Well, maybe, Roy, but I know that I am fat in reality. I should lose about 10 kilos of fat. Nice. Da da da. Chup. Da 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 da. Da da da. Die, bitch. You are fat too, Roy. Well, all of us here who should lose fat, we should start doing that. Let's lose fat altogether. Let's begin a campaign, an epic campaign of epic heroes of this epic community trying to lose epic fat with by using epic ways, epic tools.
Taran, taran, taran. Take this, you sucker. Say it here. Mother tracker. The bicycle, what bicycle? The epic line of weights to the hot dog stand. Yeah. And since we need to lose fat, I will have to figure out what to have for dinner tonight. Maybe order a couple of pizzas. Because I'm trying to lose fat, I will eat a couple of pizzas for dinner. You go to school by rocks, give them 30 where you should walk that little distance. How many meters is the distance? Or how many minutes by foot? Why is the wisp running around? I want it to be with me. I forgot to put it on defensive stance. Holy Week, Clusters made some switch for the Crusaders. 2.5 kilometers. It would take 25 minutes to walk. Yuan's walked for 40 minutes to cover the entire distance. Well, I think that this is a very good distance to walk every day when you have to go there. Every time you need to go there, you should try to do this. It will help you very much.
Listen to me.
Maybe the beginning it will be hard for you, but the more you do it, the more you repeat that distance, the easier it becomes. It is only the beginning that it will be a little bit hard. Nice. Choo. Chop. Which of your items give you the spell from runes? The Thunder Strike. The spear gives me the Thunder Strike. You should start soon after the big exam on June. You just relax for the city to look at the beautiful girls at the accompanying vehicles. Most. Aha, nice. Okay. So. You do 50 push-ups and sit-ups every day. Your actual cardio is more important because your heart is the most vital. You skip that and feel out of shape, although you have muscle tone. It's weird. Cardio, yeah, you should also do cardio. You could buy a stationary bike for your house, Psyche, and use that one to do cardio. Although it is not the best way to do it, but it is a good way, nevertheless. Nice. This character is attacking very nicely. Okay. Boom. Down they go. Chuck. Shook. Next. Cardio is boring, audiobooks, TV set, treadmills or exercise class for commuters where exercise added plus makes it bearable. Yeah, you could, for example, buy a stationary bicycle for your house, put it in front of the TV, put on the TV something that you want to watch, a movie, a TV show, whatever, and while watching, use the stationary bike to exercise at the same time. You could do it that way. Okay, boss fight. Will I die tonight? No, stone by their cuffs, suffs.
I can't believe I let
Popo, the drops are very bad today.
Thank you, but goodbye. Thank you, but goodbye. Thank you, but goodbye. Thank you, but goodbye.
Thank you, but goodbye. Thank you, but goodbye. No, stone by their scarves. Okay, so today we have picked up absolutely nothing, I think. I got a couple of legendaries, but it was two chest armor items that I have picked up before. I haven't collected nothing special. You were making more than 5 hours a day of exercise, resting one, running bicycle, and body design. No way, it's why. You cannot even go for a walk. Why, Redeemer? Skeletal dart. Ah! Wait, when did I pick up this one? This is a nice item, but I saw the black Greek outfit.
Farewell.
Oh yeah. I will be like this now. From here on, we will be... hey horses, do you like my black Greek outfit? Hey horses, look at me, don't look there.
that is just a rock. What are you looking at? There is nobody hiding there. Don't worry. I know you are worried because you are naked and you don't want your butt to be by somebody else, but don't worry, there is nobody there. So, do you like my black Greek outfit, horse, or not? Tell me. If you want, tell me, I will kill you. That horse is really worried about getting raped by thin air.
See what I have for sale? Hermes guide you.
Hermes cannot guide me. Have I turned in the quest? Yeah, Roy, I will end my journey for tonight now here. I don't know. I'm thinking tomorrow. Should I stream Last Epoch tomorrow, the new season, or should I continue this character? I want to play this character now.
Make light your weighty burden, warrior. Apollo's smile.
This is a very, very interesting and a very, very weird build. And I want to go through out the whole legendary difficulty with this one to see how it will perform everywhere in the game. Because, okay, Act 1, Act 2, these acts are going to be very easy to this character. But after Act 4, who knows? So guys, anyways, I don't know. I'll decide tomorrow if I will stream Last Epoch tomorrow or if I will continue this character tomorrow. For now, I cannot really decide. I don't know what I will do. You will update the drawing video. So guys, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by the stream again. And I'll be back tomorrow unless something unexpected happens. Who knows? You never know. This is life.